Anthony. We finally made it to our final destination after 5 long days on the road to Northwest Arkansas, Future of Supply Chain event here from FreightWaves, and I'm so excited to finally be here in Northwest Arkansas, kind of the hotbed for supply chain activity right now, with Craig Harper, who's the Chief Sustainability Officer here at J.B. Hunt. Of course, J.B. Hunt is our headline sponsor for our Future of Supply Chain event, and this is just absolutely incredible to be here with you guys. And to be here on your campus in kind of sandwich between Fayetteville and Rogers. It's a beautiful campus, and I can't thank you guys enough for inviting us onto it.
Well, we're glad to have you here. We always love showing off J.B. Hunt in the area, so glad you came to Northwest Arkansas.
So before we talk a little bit about sustainability, the initiatives that you guys are in, the technology that you're making investments, I want to get your thoughts on J.B. Hunt and kind of being here in the hotbed of freight activity for Northwest Arkansas, right? So you guys, you've got Walmart, you've got Tyson Foods. Everything that's here really just pinpoints to this explosion for freight and for industry. Can you talk a little bit about that?
I think we're very fortunate that Mr. Hunt chose to set up shop here years ago. There is going through tremendous growth. We'd love to think that we're part of that. Obviously, you hit on it, having Walmart, Tyson Foods, and many other companies around here, and then all the other companies that support them. So it's been a fantastic place for employees to come and live and raise their families and actually participate in some of the outdoor activities like I believe you're going to enjoy over the weekend.
Absolutely. Northwest Arkansas is gorgeous. I mentioned this yesterday when we were in Little Rock, but being out here in the Fayetteville-Rogers area, it's just stunning. There's so many natural places to hang out. The trees behind us are gorgeous. You guys have this incredible campus, as I mentioned. And now let's talk a little bit about the company itself and some of the initiatives that you guys participate in. J.B. Hunt 360 was something that was launched in 2017, and since then the program has grown exponentially. Can you talk to me about that?
Yes, it all kicked off back in 2017. We really made the large investment in innovation technology. We made it public. We were going to invest $500 million, and we're proud of what's been developed with J.B. Hunt 360 and the impact that it's had in our mission as far as being able to create the most efficient transportation network in North America. And it does that by increasing efficiency, reducing costs, and giving visibility across the supply chain. So it's been a fun ride to see that all take place, and look forward to it even continue to grow more and more.
And those 3 pillars, efficiency, visibility, and just kind of overall success in your supply chain, is something that's been tested the last 2 years, right? And especially even now, even though we're kind of coming out of the COVID-19 pandemic, the stress that it's put on our supply chains hasn't gone away at all. Can you talk a little bit about the development of the 360 program and how it was really put to the test during stressful times in the last few years?
Well, obviously, during the last few years, everybody's been looking for more capacity, and they're always concerned about cost and service. So with 360, by being able to open up the tools that we developed through the years with our engineering staff to other carriers and to our customers, people have been able to do a great job of finding the right truck on the right load at the right time and the right price. So that's been able to keep the marketplace as fluid as it could be, even with all the other issues that we've had going on.
Network optimization is something that's a really key part of that as well, right? Finding that right solution at the right price, the right time, the right place, the right capacity. How has network optimization factored into the first iteration of J.B. Hunt 360 and then future iterations? Because, of course, it's a developing product, as all products should be in this industry, right?
Well, it continues to develop. Each and every day we have, obviously, brilliant engineers here working on that. So it continues, and we look forward to the progress that it can make in the next few years. And I am particularly interested in because of what it has, the impact it has on sustainability.
Right. And with that, J.B. Hunt is a company that I admire a lot because of you guys' commitment not only to the industry and betterment of the industry, but to the sustainability initiatives and to the commitment to the improvement of your people, bettering lifestyles not only for your employees, but kind of just for the general public as a whole. How does that sustainability factor and that sustainability pillar, how do you guys develop that kind of as a core value of J.B. Hunt?
Well, sustainability has always been important at J.B. Hunt. We've been with intermodal now for 30 years. And a lot of it starts right there because, as most people know, moving the load, converting it from over-the-road shipment to intermodal reduces the carbon footprint by 60%. So that's I don't know anything in life where you can get a 60% reduction like that.
Yeah.
So that's a big plus right there. Then also with JB Hunt 360, again, we're able to match up the freight better, reducing the empty miles. And then our own fleet, since 2020, we've been able to reduce our empty miles by about 6 million miles. Now, that also helps all other carriers out there reduce their empty miles and increase that efficiency flowing through the system so that the whole industry can do more with less. I think most of us know we only utilize 7 hours of the driver's available 11 hours of drive time. So anything we can do to continue to increase the use of those hours can speed up the flow of goods across the country.
The investment in the intermodal side is something that you guys recently committed to with the commitment to increase the container fleet and really just kind of boost intermodal operations overall. What does that look like from the sustainability side of things with putting so much commitment into investing in the intermodal side?
Well, with the announcement, we said we're going to grow our container fleet up to 150,000 containers in the next 3 to 5 years, which is a tremendous undertaking. And also the people that will be needed to do that, the chassis that will be needed, the power equipment, and the drivers. But we're up to that task and look forward to it. And also BN has made the commitment to expand their rail capabilities at places like San Bernardino and Chicago and bolster their rail car capacity. So we're looking forward to working together to continue on this march of having improving sustainability and continue to work on technology and innovation. Two companies will work together in that area. We'll see how 360 can assist both our companies there as well.
That type of partnership, like what you mentioned with BN, is crucial to making the goals that you guys have at JB Hunt come to fruition, correct? And how do you take those partnerships and make them just from an idea or like a handshake maybe with somebody and then bring them into full-fledged action?
Well, I think it starts with really knowing the core values of the company. And I think both of our companies, as well as other companies we deal with, want to go down this more sustainable path. Mm-hmm. And we're very fortunate that we have a partner like the BNSF where we can do that on the intermodal space. And then also we've got to work together to continue to bring on new technology and innovations, new alternative fuels, new types of equipment. But what I would encourage everybody out there is while we are working on that, and we all need to work on that, and we don't know who's going to be the winner. Is it going to be battery electric, hydrogen fuel cell? We need to take advantage of the tools we have today. And those tools today are like intermodal, where we can have the 60% reduction. There's tools like JB Hunt 360, where we can drive out those empty miles and increase efficiencies. And also take advantage of the drivers' hours, the ones that we're wasting. So let's don't wait. Let's take advantage of those tools today and have a more efficient transportation. And that's what we're going to do as we continue to march on our mission to create the most efficient transportation network in North America.
I love that. I love that long-term goal of being the most efficient transportation network in the continent, really. And that comes down the road long-term, right? This is our lead up to the future of supply chain. So every day we've talked about kind of near-term goals, long-term goals, and really just what groups are excited about for the future. If you had to pick a piece of technology or an investment in a sector of the industry that you think is going to be just absolutely paramount here in the near future, what do you think that's going to be?
Well, immediately we need to take advantage of all the renewable diesel we can because that's out there for us. So we would like to have more of that. But coming behind that is the battery electric vehicles. So I'm very excited about electric vehicles. I've driven them. They're great. They're quiet. They have power. Drivers love them. You don't go home smelling like diesel.
Yep.
It's quiet in the cab. So love to see this technology continue to evolve on the battery electric side. And then we'll see where hydrogen fuel cell goes as well. But it's not here right now for the large truck. It's got to be commercially viable because we can all have the greatest ideas, the most sustainable ideas. But until we have a commercially viable product, we need to take advantage of the tools we have today and continue to work on those products and bring them into being.
But commercial viability is a piece that I think a lot of people kind of get lost in translation, right? everybody gets really excited about the battery electric, about this thought. You've got to take a step back and think, wait a second, how do we put this into large-scale operation? For a company like you guys, the size of J.B. Hunt, it's going to take a huge, significant investment. Are there small steps that you guys are looking at taking intermittently before you get to that full electric step?
Yes, we continue to test, and also the straight trucks will be the first place. I think you'll see it in any sizable number of J.B. Hunt. And again, that gets to address the limitations that you see with battery electric. You have to worry about the weight of the vehicle, the range of the vehicle, where are you going to repower that vehicle, and even is a vehicle available to purchase. So we see it first coming to the Class 6 range, because you see it in cars now. The package vans are getting more and more electrified. So then Class 6 vehicles, and then we'll see the larger trucks. The technology has to continue to develop, because right now, the trucks are like 3 times the cost of the diesel truck.
Right.
They don't have the weight. They can't haul the weight. They have more weight on the batteries. They don't have the range. So you would actually have to have more trucks to do the same workload of one truck, and that's not sustainable.
Right.
And then we got to have a place to repower, to refuel that vehicle. And that's been a problem. Even in our tests that we've been trying to roll out, we see issues with getting the power to the facilities, and then also what you have to do at the facility itself to upgrade it. So there's challenges, but don't take this the wrong way. We need to address those challenges, because battery electric is here on the auto side, like package side, and we will see that continue to evolve in our space as well.
Baby steps eventually into the on-haul trucking space. So I want to take a little bit of a pivot from you guys here at J.B. Hunt to the event itself that we're putting on here in Rogers, Arkansas. This is our first in-person event at FreightWaves since pre-pandemic times, the before times of COVID. And we value the sponsorship from J.B. Hunt so much. You guys are our headline presenting sponsor for this event. We've also been really involved in some of our virtual events throughout the last 2 years. I feel like this event brings a ton of visibility to the freight space in Northwest Arkansas. Can you talk a little bit about the partnership between J.B. Hunt and FreightWaves, and kind of how that helps kind of both sides of things?
Well, it's been a fabulous partnership. I've been a fan of Craig Fuller and the team at FreightWaves ever since he started, and have been able to participate in the events and have gained a lot from it. And it's been amazing watching FreightWaves become the place for people to go to get information about freight movement across not only the U.S., but across the globe. And I'm talking about customers, carriers, the public. So we've done an incredible job at FreightWaves, and we couldn't be happier than to have FreightWaves here in our backyard and showing off the area to you, and all we have to offer here to continue to grow in this area. So welcome to Northwest Arkansas. I think you'll have a great event here, and I know we can't wait to participate in it.
Well, we're so excited to welcome all of our guests. I think a lot of people will get here on Sunday. Our event starts on Monday of next week, so you've got just a little bit more time to get in those tickets if you haven't quite yet. Craig, thank you so much for sitting down with us today. Thank you once again for welcoming us, not only to J.B. Hunt, but to Northwest Arkansas as a whole. It's great to have you guys, and great to have your support for FreightWaves as well.
Again, thank you for being here.
Absolutely. So if you haven't quite gotten your tickets yet, you've got maybe 2 more days to do that. Head to live.freightwaves.com to make those final ticket purchases. This wraps it up for our Road to the Future of Supply Chain in Northwest Arkansas. If you missed any of these episodes, you can find them on demand on tv.freightwaves.com. You can also find them up on our LinkedIn profile. Make sure to give us a like, a follow, and a share. And stay tuned for all of our extra special event coverage that's going to be coming on Monday and Tuesday of next week. We can't wait to see you guys here in Northwest Arkansas. I'm super excited about it. We'll see y'all on Monday.